The legendary Oak Island mystery has captivated treasure hunters for centuries, and after years of relentless work, the Lagina crew may have just made one of the most significant discoveries of all. They've found quantities of gold and silver, materials that could be linked to the treasure that's been rumored to be hidden on the island for hundreds of years. But this discovery raises even more tantalizing questions. Is this treasure truly the fabled mystic treasure, or could Oak Island be hiding something even more valuable? Could it be a gold mine, a location rich in precious metals that will change the Lagina brothers' lives forever? Let's dive into this extraordinary new chapter of their adventure. One key discovery came in the form of silver, which, interestingly, contained a bit of lead. This wasn't just any silver, it was highly reflective and imaged particularly well, allowing the crew to carefully examine the pieces. One of the most intriguing finds was a William III shilling, an English silver coin from the 17th century. Its diameter and intricate design matched exactly with those recorded from that period, sparking even more excitement among the team. This was not just a random find, but a clue that could help piece together the island's historical puzzle. However, it wasn't until the crew teamed up with Duma Contracting Limited that they made real progress. Together, they began the arduous task of rebuilding the old garden shaft, an 18th-century structure believed to be the original site of the treasure's concealment. With this new partnership, they had fresh optimism, but they also knew the risks were high. They had strong reasons to believe that the treasure could be hidden at the bottom of this ancient shaft. First, the crew had uncovered a collapsed tunnel just below the shaft, leading them to believe this could be the secret route used to conceal or protect the treasure. Second, the tunnel seemed to run toward the Baby Blob, an area previously tested and found to have unusually high levels of gold, silver, and other metals. The Lagina crew then began horizontal probe drilling, a technique that would help them determine if they were on the right track. However, their work led to an unexpected and dramatic setback. The drilling caused a breach in the island's complex water system, leading to a rush of ocean water flooding the tunnel. Forced to abandon their work, the team was left in shock. But as devastating as this failure seemed, it also validated a long-standing theory. Oak Island was home to an elaborate system of booby traps, specifically designed to thwart treasure hunters like themselves. This accident wasn't just a setback, it was a sign that the legends surrounding Oak Island were rooted in truth. Determined not to give up, the team decided to retrieve solid samples from the shaft for dendrochronology testing, a process that would help them date the materials used to build the shaft and tunnels. They hypothesized that the flooding, caused by the volume and speed of water, could only have been a deliberate act, designed to prevent any treasure hunters from reaching the treasure. These insights seemed to further confirm that whoever hid the treasure on Oak Island was far more organized and strategic than anyone had imagined. But even as they faced these challenges, the Lagina brothers and their team remained focused. One of their key areas of interest was Lot 5, a section of Oak Island that they had purchased a few years ago from the estate of Robert Young. Since acquiring the land, the crew has made some truly astonishing discoveries that have only deepened the mystery of the island. Among their finds, ancient structures, some of which had never been documented before, and artifacts dating back as far as the 1200s to the 1700s. These discoveries included coins, tokens, and other items that seemed to connect the island's history to a wide range of cultures. Some of these items were linked to the enigmatic Knights Templar, while others pointed to a connection with early European explorers. One of the most striking discoveries was the uncovering of 4 Roman coins, each over 2,000 years old. This raised many questions. Could there have been an ancient civilization on the island? Could the treasure be linked to the Romans in some way? The crew also found iron tools linked to Sir William Phipps, an English politician and explorer from the 17th century, suggesting that the treasure could be tied to the era of early colonization. These finds have only fueled speculation that Oak Island could be home to a chest of Spanish silver, buried deep within the money pit. Adding to the intrigue were the stone foundations discovered near the shoreline, two distinct structures, one rectangular and the other rounded. These findings prompted the crew to believe that the stone structures might be more than just random ruins. They might actually be a key part of the treasure's protection system. Archaeologists are busy excavating this area, and their work has revealed something truly remarkable. The stone foundations are much larger and more intricate than anyone initially expected. This site is now considered a special area for the crew, with careful archaeological methods being used to preserve the integrity of the site and its contents. As the team digs deeper into this mystery, they have also been studying other areas of the island, such as Lot 4, where they continue to uncover remarkable artifacts. Gary and Peter are hard at work sifting through over 10 tons of material collected from the shoreline of Lot 5. Using metal detectors, they've uncovered even more clues: a 14th-century barter token, 17th-century iron tools, and materials that closely resemble substances found 100 feet deep in the money pit. These discoveries suggest a strong link between the money pit and the area they are currently investigating. During one of their searches, Gary and Peter make an exciting discovery: a cut coin. This is a particularly important find because, as Gary notes, the coin has been deliberately cut in a way that was typical of the 18th century. This method of cutting coins was used by pirates, military groups, and even merchants to make smaller denominations to pay for services or goods. The team speculates that this coin could be a Spanish treasure coin, providing another key clue that might lead them closer to the elusive treasure. Excited by their find, Gary and Peter head back to the Oak Island lab, where the team is ready to analyze the coin further. Jack La and Emma are on hand to assist in the investigation. They use a Skyscan CT scanner to get a detailed image of the coin and examine its features. While the initial scan reveals only surface-level markings, Emma assures the team that a more detailed scan will provide deeper insights. As the scan is completed, they discover faint engravings on the coin, which match the markings found on a William III shilling. Although it's not a Spanish silver coin, its composition, age, and the presence of the engravings suggest that this part of Oak Island could have been inhabited as far back as the 1600s. The discoveries on Oak Island are becoming more and more intriguing with every passing day. The crew has made significant strides, but the mystery of the island, and the treasure that may lie beneath it, remains unsolved. With each new clue, they are piecing together a story that could rewrite history. Is Oak Island truly hiding a long-lost treasure? Or is there something even more remarkable buried beneath its surface? Only time will tell.